Okay, so I really don't know what happened there. For some reason the video was like, I don't know, like it kind of glitched out, like this, you know, this little thing disappeared, and like when I tried to exit out to like the main menu, so yeah, the video kind of stopped weirdly, and I like stopped the video. Plus two, because I have like a space problem, I kind of had to save the dumb video to my SD card, but whatever. You know what, we'll be you, classy goat. Alright, I think I remember why I had it really high like that, because I was looking at the video and seeing what happened. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. This game's stupid anyways. I don't know. Yeah, like, I don't know, it just kind of sucks now, like, so I figured, like, if it's gonna be glitchy like this, yeah, if I want to play this stupid game again, I need to get freaking, like... Yeah, like, oh look, it's the neck boner goat. I know I deleted that video, I'm sorry people. Goose Squad. Back then I didn't like how I was behaving, so yeah. Anyways. Well, I'm gonna go and see neck boner goat. Hi, neck boner goat. Yeah, this is neck boner goat. Okay, we're leaving neck boner goat. Anyways. Okay, what I was gonna say, well, earlier I already kind of covered the thing about the Grinch, yeah, like I said. So, my lesson I gave was that there's nothing wrong with the Grinch not liking Christmas, it's just that, like I said, he shouldn't have took the people's stuff. Yeah, like, he should have not tried to ruin people's, like, Christmas. Like, he could have just ignored them. And I guess that's a lesson in general. If there's something you don't agree with, just ignore it. Also, too, if these people are being shitty to you, don't pay attention to them. Yeah, like, just don't. Alright, because the other unpopular opinions I mentioned. Yeah. Like I said, alright, like I said that there's nothing wrong with not liking cats, not liking dogs. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that as long as you're not, like, someone who's, like, I guess abusing them. Yeah, as long as you're not someone who's like, oh, I dislike them, and then you throw, like, fucking rocks at them. Yeah, okay, see, that's when it's a problem. Like I said, I mean, yeah, like, I do like cats, like, although, I don't know, I kind of have a controversial opinion on them now. Like, I don't think I, like, I don't know, part of me kind of feels like not owning pets anymore. Like, well, I technically live with my mom, and these are her pets. Like, she does have, like, a few cats and, like, the one dog. But yeah, like I said, I do like cats, but... And then again, like I said, there's nothing wrong with people not liking cats as long as they're, or any animal, as long as you're not, like, abusing them and stuff. Because even for dogs too, if you want my opinion on dogs. Okay, yeah, actually, yeah, they're like my second, yeah, like they're my second least favorite animal species. Humans are at number one. um, I don't really consider them as terrible. Or, I don't know. I guess, like, I don't know. It's hard to know what my tier list would be. Okay, let's get a hat. I hate these paparazzis. I'm not even a goat. Like, what are you guys doing? It's kind of funny, too, because it kind of floats on my head. Well, it's real big for my head. that, in real life, that's me in general with a lot of hats. They're too big for my head, so sometimes I have to, like, buy kid-size stuff because my head is really tiny. Anyways, what am I saying? Alright, yeah, like, I was giving my opinion on, like, dogs, like, I don't know, but then I started having some stupid tier list. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, I'd consider, I guess because they're domesticated, I will consider, for my least favorite animals, I would consider pigs to be at number 3. I know I say it weirdly, again. This alien always has really freaking weird names. Honestly, it makes sense that I would have a name like that. Vega. Denward. Names one of my characters that. Because, like, my franchise that I might create one day, I don't know, it's called Wolfcat Panzer. That's where my character Monks Luze and Dr. Panzer originates from. Okay, what the fuck's going on with you? Buddy, are you okay? I mean, I guess technically he already was dead. Are you okay, Vega? Okay, he's spazzing out. I don't know what's wrong with him. Someone save that poor alien. He has epilepsy. I'm gonna go to the skate park even though there's like no skateboards in this. Of course in the console version there is. And there's like more music and soundtracks too. Yeah. Yes. Nice. Frickin' clipping into rocks. Don't you just love doing that? Why am I talking about my least favorite animals now? Okay, now, I don't know every single, like, like, you know, like, ape, monkey, whatever, like, species, but also, too, I would have to say at number 4, apes, like, you know, like, monkeys, orangutans. Those animals are at number, 4. Because, like, I don't know, like, honestly, like, I don't like them because, like, I don't know if this seems stupid, but I don't really care for them. Like, I don't hate them, obviously. Like, I'm not gonna, like, kill them because I don't like them, but, like... Why I don't like them is because they're kind of, like, dangerous animals. Like, yeah, like, they can be dangerous, and... Probably some people will be like, so are rhinos, Lux. Yeah, but I don't recall, like, I swear, like, I don't know, like, I still like rhinos, it's just that... Freaking monkeys, though, they seem to get triggered over, like, they just get triggered easily, like, I don't know. Like, if you accidentally walk into their territory, but, like, if you do by accident, then they try to, like, I don't know, take your hand. Like, I've seen videos where people would get taken by them. Well, I mean, yeah, like, there's, like, this scary moment where someone almost got, like, taken by a orangutan just because it was mad, just because they accidentally walked into their, like, territory. I mean, now, usually I don't go in the wild all the time, but still. And I don't live where there's, like, these animals, so yeah. Also, dude, I remember my teacher telling a story, like, I can't remember what monkey this was, but I remember one of my teachers I had in grade 6 told me a story about how, because, like, the kids in my class were like, oh, monkeys are so cute, but then she kind of warned us, saying that monkeys could be, like, kind of dangerous because her, like, I think her son, who was then, like, 2 years old at the time, almost got attacked by, like, a monkey. Like, they went somewhere where they live, and they were just, like, hiking, and then her son almost got attacked just because because he was, like, a toddler, so the monkey was gonna attack him just because he's small, so then her husband had to, like, stop it, or protect him. Okay, I don't know what's wrong with you. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, like, I don't know, I don't get the appeal in monkeys and apes. Also, too, that Also, dude, there's that whole documentary, like, it's, honestly, it's kind of sad because they forced him into existence. And then they took him away from his mom, which also made her angry. Yeah, they took him away from his mom, like, which made her angry, and so, like, I don't know if you ever heard of that documentary about, like, Travis the chimp. So yeah, like, that case is, like, kind of sad, like, honestly, when you think about it, though, because, like I said, well, technically he was forced into existence because, like, when I think about it, I feel like that lady was honestly, like, I feel like she was, I feel like she needed mental help. Because, like, to, like, want, like, a exotic pet like that, like... Oh, right, and I think what happened was that her actual, like, human child, I think, like, got into, like, I think they passed away in a car accident, I can't remember. Like, I don't know, if you just look up the documentary about Travis the Chimp, you'll see what happens. But, yeah, all around, it's, like, a sad story. And then, like, he starts getting, like, more aggressive just because, you know, he gets, like, older. Yeah, like, cause, like, I guess, like, tutor hormones and stuff, so, like, honestly, yeah, like, it's just, like, that's, like, it's more so because of just, like I said, stupid humans. That's kind of why I don't really like monkeys that much, because, like, people, I guess it's kind of just like the thing with dogs. People just obsess over them unhealthily and want to, like, keep them as pets, even though they're, like, even though they can sometimes behave that way, and then they act like they can never do any wrong. Of course, some people think that, oh, like dogs can never do any wrong because they're domesticated, but just because they're domesticated doesn't mean their instincts are entirely gone. So there's still some dogs who could even behave like monkeys too, so yeah. I don't know if I'm explaining that well, but yeah. I guess it's one of my popular opinions. Yeah, like, those animals are my least favorite. To be more positive, you're wondering what my favorite animals are. Obviously, rhinoceros. Like, a rhinoceros, I know I'm saying it weirdly. Yeah, I like rhinos. Which I call chubby unicorns because of this stupid shirt I bought. And, like, even though these aren't my most favorite animals anymore, I used to be, like, obsessed with penguins. I still like them, but I'm not, like, real obsessed when I was, like, younger. Because I used to, like, collect all kinds of penguin stuff. Like, I used to, like, have, like, a bunch of toys of them and stuff. Like, posters. Yeah, no, I do still like penguins. And I guess I could say I like, well, I like wild cat species like cheetahs and leopards, jaguars, like tigers, those, like, basically a lot of big cats. And, like, wolves. I do kind of like foxes, but they're not like, oh, I love them so much. And I like reptiles, like, I like Komodo dragons and monitor lizards, snakes. Like, I know I'm kind of not naming all the species that, well, types of them, but, like, if you're wondering for, like, snake type stuff, well, cobras, whatever, yeah, like, I like king cobras, and I like rattlesnakes. I know some people will probably be like, ooh, these animals are dangerous too. The thing is, though, at least people don't endanger others purposely with them like they do with, like, stupid dogs and monkeys and shit. Also, I forgot to say, too, I don't really care for some bird species, but yeah, I like some birds, like, I like hummingbirds and hawks, eagles. I don't know if they're the same thing, I don't think they are, but I don't know what I'm thinking anymore saying. I guess also too, I also like fish and sharks. Yeah, like, I like great white sharks, and even though I don't even know what they entirely looked like, megalodons are pretty badass, even though they're extinct. And I guess I like orcas too. Well, those aren't sharks. And they're not even whales. They're like the other name for them, killer whales. They're technically a part of the dolphin family. I kinda like dolphins, although, like, I don't know. I don't know if my sister still is like, oh, I love them so much. I remember my sister used to really love dolphins. Yeah, I do kinda like dolphins. So actually, yeah, like, I don't know. I like a lot of animal species, but like I said, there's just some I don't care for. Mainly because humanity ruined them and worship them in an unhealthy way. So yeah. This is totally not a sketchy place. I would not walk in a place like that, honestly. Well, I don't. Also, too, by the way, I'm not saying that, like... Yeah, like, I'm not saying that... I'm not acting like all dogs are, like, dangerous, vicious, like, okay. Like, really, the only ones I don't really mind are... Like, I actually used to have one, but then because of my mental health being really bad, I had to, like, give her up to, like, my aunt. And don't worry, she's being taken care of well. I don't mind, like, chihuahuas. Mainly the pure ones. Like, I don't know, I like the pure ones, not those stupid shit shoe, I can't say it. Yeah, not those stupid mutt ones that people create. So yeah, like, I like the more pure chihuahuas. Like, I don't mind them. It's funny how people always act like they're demons, but... If I was gonna be attacked by a dog, I'd rather be attacked by a freaking chihuahua. I feel like anyone would. Never even noticed this place here before. What the frick? I guess he's some trucker. Yeah, I'm a half out. I never noticed this place before. Maybe I did and I forgot. Oh, disappointment. I wish I could have exploded him and killed him. Well, I'm gonna drop you. Steinberg! I know my German accent is terrible. I'm sorry about that to any German people watching this. There's other stuff I wanted to talk about. Also, I kind of forgot to charge my phone, so the battery is getting kind of low. And I know I said I was gonna try collect, like, freaking, trophies and stuff, but I don't even actually know where all the locations are in this. So I might have to look up a walkthrough if I want to actually, like, collect the trophies. Steam World Goat. I'm not into that. I don't understand that game. Does that say Doritos? I never understood what that says. Like, hopefully I don't get, like, copyrighted, although, like, I don't know, the Dorito chip bags don't even look like that anymore. Because I remember them redesigning it quite a bit, honestly, like, the Doritos. Like, I kind of remember the 2000s one, and then they redesigned it. And then they redesigned it again in the 2010s. And even though I was not born in that timeline, I do know about the 90s design also too because they bring it back. I actually like the... Yeah, like, not gonna lie, I actually like the, you know, what was I gonna say? I actually like the modern look of the Doritos logo, because I remember some people were sad. Well, I remember my mom, for some reason, was sad that they're changing it. Like, I don't know, because, you know, it used to be some kind of, like, flame look. But I don't know, I'm fine with the way they changed it. Okay, what am I doing right now? Alright, I was gonna go in the elevator, but just so you know, that's where I got, like, copyrighted. I hate how laggy's being. It's probably because my phone battery's getting low. That's what always happens. I feel like you could still hear me talk, I hope anyways, because, like, the mic. Okay, what the fuck happened to you, buddy? Stuck to the freaking wall. Also, was his name Belittle? Like, oh my god. Your parents must really hate you, buddy. Okay, there we go. Going to a party, but I unfortunately have to freaking mute it, because I'm pretty sure this was what gave me a copyright claim. It's because of this dead mouse thing. That's why I got, like, freaking, like, copyrighted. Okay, why was that funny to me? I know I'm fucked up. Damn it, you didn't fall off. Nah, no, there's other shit I wanted to, talk about, but I can't even remember now. Like, I just wanted to bring up the Christmas thing and how, like, I don't know, like, the real problem with the Grinch. Because, like, a lot of people seem to not think about that. Oh, right, I should talk about more Dr. Seuss stuff, even though, like I said, I'd have to freaking rewatch this stuff. I don't own them anymore, unfortunately. Like, the DVDs, but, like, they're older, like, cartoons, and I'm pretty sure they're based off of books. I can't remember how old they are, but, like, anyways. The main one that's also kind of annoying, like, it's supposed to teach a lesson, apparently, but I find, like, no offense, Dr. Seuss, well, I know he's kind of not alive anymore, but, no offense, Dr. Seuss, but you kind of poorly executed it. And even, too, from what I've heard, I think he only, like, did kids' book. Like, I don't know how true this is, but he only did kids' books just because it was easy money. So I guess that's kind of why he didn't, like, portray it super well, like some children authors do. Like, I don't know, like, I guess, like, the green eggs and ham one is kind of, like, that one's kind of problematic, because from what I can remember, like, it's supposed to be like, oh, try new things, but, like, I don't know what planet they live on, but honestly, even then, I never understood. I'm like, what the fuck are green eggs and ham? Like, and, like, I don't know, I can't remember how eggs get exactly. I think they just dry up, but if your eggs and ham are green in our planet, in our world, I don't think that's good. I think, also, I just realized I have the volume down. Because, like, I didn't want to get copyrighted. Anyways, like, I was saying, like, about green eggs and ham, like, yeah, in our world, green eggs and ham, like, if your eggs and ham are, like, really green like that, I don't think you should, like, be eating them. Like, I think it's well past its date. But in their planet, I don't know, maybe that stuff is normal, but anyways, what I remember happening was, the Grinch's cousin, quotations, I know I'm being dumb. I feel like that guy was a rabbit. Like, I don't know what species he was, but I don't know why. I always found like he kind of looked similar to the Grinch, so that's why I said it's a joke, the Grinch's cousin. Anyways, yeah, so we're just gonna call him that because I can't remember his name if he even had one. So, the Grinch's cousin, so basically, I guess what happens, from what I can remember, like, the best I can, I think he's just simply minding his own business, and then this weird... Okay, what the fuck? These people are so fucking clumsy. Anyways, that's a fucking weird name. Yeah, these people have weird names, and this guy's still spazzing out. Get out here, goat fanatics. You're just like Sam I am. Yeah, so that weird random guy with like the, I think, red hat and like the yellow outfit suddenly is like holding up some plate of like green eggs and ham, and he's like, "Do you like green eggs and ham? I'm Sam I am," and shit like that. Like, I don't know, I can't fully remember it. And then he tells him, okay, so the Grinch's cousin very clearly tells him that I don't like it. Like, and then he insists that he tries it, even though this is like a complete stranger, and who knows, maybe, like, he already did try, like, you don't know, like, the Sam I Am doesn't know, so then he's just like, yeah, so he just persistently, like, follows this guy. I'm pretty sure I remember him going on a train, trying to get away from this Sam I Am, but then he keeps harassing him and persisting him to try it, and then finally, in the end, he tries it, and then, yes, he does end up liking it, but still, though, like, it's like, I don't know, it's poorly executed, like, yes, you should try new things if you can, but, again, that's the problem. The thing you shouldn't do is, don't be like Sam I Am and persistently follow the person and force them to try it. Yeah, like, don't persistently harass and follow them and force them to try it against their will. I know this is kind of fucked up, but for my next story, like, if I feel motivated enough, I'm still working on 2 freaking fanfics, but for a more original story, like, partially original character, and, like, my character, Dr. Panzor, yeah, like, he's some kind of, like, I don't know how to draw really well, so I can't really draw him well, like, I only have, like, a Reddit stew of him, even though it looks kind of human. Because, like, I couldn't really make, like, a Jagmoto, like, which is, like, a Komodo dragon, jaguar hybrid. Also, too, he's kind of, like, one of those, because he's some kind of demon creature. He's, like, one of those, like, I don't know, weird hentai creatures, because he has, like, he also has, like, tentacles and stuff. Like, I don't know, he's kind of inspired by Slender Man, also. Like, honestly, because, like, I feel like writing, because I like writing messed up stories. I feel like writing, like, a messed up schmut fic about, like, a non-con smut fic about, like, Sam I Am getting a taste of his own medicine. I don't know how I'm gonna put it, and I'm gonna make it so that Dr. Panzor violates him in, like, the worst way possible for, like, harassing others over forcing them to try his green eggs and ham. I can't believe I talked about that, but yeah, I know it's fucked up, but it's just a dumb story. Also, too, like, I'm not angry over a freaking children's book, okay? I'm just speaking my mind. Even though, like, I know I pronounce TH words weirdly, so bear with me. Another kids thing that was poorly, I guess, executed, like, I don't know, because, like, I feel like this was also based off of books, but I never read the books before, so I don't know how different the books are. But anyways, like, you know the cartoon show, like, Arthur, like, that Aardvark character? Yeah, like, anyways. The main one people would make memes about, I remember, was freaking, Arthur's Big Hit. Yeah, people would make memes about that one, and because what happens, like, spoilers, I know I'm kind of already spoiling stuff, but from what I remember, because I remember kind of actually finding that episode someone uploaded on YouTube about it. So basically, his sister, DW, like, he makes, like, a model airplane, and then stupid DW just keeps being like, can it fly and stuff? Like, she's just bugging him. Ruby hump. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm so mature. I keep getting distracted. Anyways, like, no, like, I remember him clearly telling, like, DW not to touch it, because I remember she touches it and gets, like, paint on her hands. She's like, I got paint on my hands, and he's like, I told you not to touch it. And then he keeps telling her that over and over again to not touch it, and then one day he finally finishes, like, the airplane, and then, of course, when he leaves, DW, like, I think throws it out of the window, and then it like breaks, and then she mentions something to him about how she's like, oh, you know, your plane can't fly, and then he's like realizes what she's talking about, and then he finds it broken. So then of course DW keeps being like, oh, like just being real, like, I don't know, like awful to him, and then like I can't remember what she exactly says, but then he kind of like, I mean, he does lose his temper, and he's like, I told you not to touch it, and then he like punches her. Like I think he like hits her arm, like someone, like I think I remember actually, like it's kind of funny because I remember like someone who actually worked on that show said they did originally like animate that animated him like hitting her arm, but then they said it was too violent, so they don't show it. But anyways, though, like then his mom like calls him by like his full name, and then his parents are like getting mad at him, saying what he did is wrong and stuff, and then they like punish him, and then he's like, "What about DW?" And then they're like, "Oh, we'll punish her too." But then, if I recall, they don't even like give her like a proper punishment. And then like basically what happens in the end is that well, I remember he gets like I remember like that one guy like Binky, who is apparently, I think he's supposed to be like a bully character, which is kind of ironic and funny because the other characters in that show are more bullies than he is. So what happens is that I think his friends, like, I don't know, want him to punch Arthur, so then he does, and then Arthur like gets hurt, and then of course his parents, the way they make it seem, like they don't exactly word it this way, but like, I don't know, they're like, oh, well, because you hit DW, you had that shit coming to you. Like, anyways, yeah, like, I don't know, that's all I can remember from that. So, like, that was, like, really poorly executed, because they're trying to, like, teach a lesson, like, I guess not to take your anger out, like, which is true, no matter the circumstances or how bad the person is, but the fact that, it was pretty much DW that, like, started it all. Like, they clearly should have told her that, he clearly told her how many times not to touch his plane. Then again, that's kind of real life, so I guess they kind of portray real life too, well, too, because there's always those parents, family members who just favor the one over the other, and honestly, that was kind of the case with me and my, like, grandma. She favored, like, my siblings over me. Like, I mean, sometimes she wouldn't treat my sister well, but, even my brother too, but it was mostly me that she'd go after, so yeah. Ironically, I used to watch that show at her place. Well, I live at her place now, currently, because she can't live here anymore, because she, like, you know, obviously can't take care of herself anymore. Like, dementia and stuff, I guess you could put it. But yeah, anyways, when we used to visit here, I remember, because, like, I think she only had, like, cable TV or something. Like, she didn't have, like, a bunch of, like, a satellite with a bunch of, like, channels, so that was, like, one of the only few, like PBS Kids, that was the only few shows we could watch. I don't remember actually watching that episode specifically, but, like, yeah, like, I remember watching that show, kind of. But yeah, no, like I said, like, that was something else that was poorly executed, so it's not only Dr. Seuss, because some people thought that I'm only trying to hate on the author Dr. Seuss, but I'm not. Okay, like I said, like, sometimes in that cartoon there was poorly executed stuff that they're trying to teach. Like, they try to be, like, you know, like what I'm trying to get at is that, yeah, they'd be, like, trying to teach, one lesson, but then it's just, they're showing another thing that you should not do, like I said, like the harassment, for example. I guess the people, like, I don't remember, I guess the people don't really demonize the Grinch, but it's just, like, I don't know, people who've read the book and stuff, they seem to demonize him just because he doesn't like Christmas. Or if I stop this for a moment.